Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Taylor and today is going to be a video that I have not done on this channel before. I'm going to be showing you my empties. So empties videos are more things that you see on beauty YouTube, and as if you've been around the channel for a little bit of time, you'll know I'm not a beauty YouTuber, but I do love makeup and skincare and all those stereotypical things. So I want to show you what is in my empties, and maybe this will help motivate you to use what's in your beauty stash. So don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Let me know if this is something that you're interested in. So first thing is this Tree Hut Flower Milk Shea Sugar Scrub. I love Tree Hut scrubs, and I really liked this one in particular because it had that sort of lactonic smell to it. Normally, I never used to think that I would like milk scents, but I actually loved this one a lot. My only problem is I've been using Tree Hut scrubs for years, and somehow I got this one in my eyes, so don't love that. I use this mostly when I'm shaving my legs. I'll just rub this onto my legs before I use a shave oil. And then the other sugar scrub I have is the Dove brown sugar and coconut butter one, and I had a stint where I really liked these, but I've just realized that although it makes my skin feel really good, I don't think it does a very good job of exfoliating, so I will not be purchasing more of these in the future. Next are these Biore deep cleaning pore strips. My boyfriend and I use these all the time. I showed him pore strips for the first time when we first started dating, and now he's like, can we do pore strips? Can we do pore strips? Can we do pore strips? We do them weekly. We are on a schedule because we like to see all the gunk that we can pull out of our noses. I know that technically these aren't super good for your face, but that's not gonna stop us. I have this Dove Revitalize Moisture Cream Beauty Bar with cherry and chia milk. I don't buy bar soaps anymore. I used to buy bar soaps a lot because on Shower Talk, Clean Talk, whatever, a lot of girls would say oh, you need to use a bar soap and then you can use your shower gel, whatever. And let me tell you, that is just a way to get you to spend more money on more products. You do not need to do that. You are perfectly clean not doing that. So that was left over from those days. I found that underneath my sink and I was like, well, let me just throw this in my shower and get it through. Next, this is the EOS Sparkling Amber Body Lotion. I cut it in half to get everything out. This was from Christmas of 2023, so I finished it right after Chad and I had moved in. All of these empties are from August through today is January 6th, so 4 or 5 months of empties. I love the EOS lotions. As you can see, I have one back here. They just, I think, are the best. And I just wish that they came in tubs because I do feel like the pump becomes not usable very quickly if you're using them a lot. But this was the scent that I liked the least, which is why it took me so long to finish. So I would not, if they came back out with this one, I would not purchase it, but they didn't, so. Next is a candle. This is a Red Leaf Home Butternut Pumpkin. I got this from TJ Maxx because I wanted a candle that was more fall, and I burned it all the way up. It was really, really great. It was $7.99. It had a really great scent throw to it, and I just had it over here next to my incense and stuff. I don't really buy candles anymore. It's not something that I feel like I need a lot of, but I was just trying to set the mood, set the vibes, and this was perfect, and it was the only fall candle that I purchased, and it served its purpose. The only other candle I believe that's in here is this teeny tiny little guy. This was from my aunt. She likes to try a bunch of different crafts, and so she bought a candle pouring kit, and she was like, here you go, here's a little candle, and I was like, oh, great, wonderful. She said she didn't think she put enough essential oil in it, and it doesn't really have much of a smell, just very lightly vanilla. So I burned that one pretty quickly as well. Oh, here's another one that she gave me. This was cider and clove. This one was good, just a teeny tiny little guy. She's got like a bunch of candles, so when I went over there, she was like, here, take candles. So she gave me like these two. Next is this Degree Advanced deodorant. I don't like stick deodorants that are like this. This is like the white stick. I have to use gel because for whatever reason, these formulas make my armpits itchy, which means that you're having some sort of reaction, like negative reaction to it. So I'm not buying these sorts of deodorants. I think I only got this because I was in a pinch and like needed something. I had to go to Target, pick it up. I think I was on the way to like a dinner or something, and I was like, I didn't put on deodorant, oh no, I don't want to be stinky. Next is this Thayer's Hydrating Milky Toner with snow mushroom and hyaluronic acid. This was fine. This was just something to hydrate my skin. I just like put it on my hand, rubbed it all over my face. I will not be repurchasing this just because I don't feel the need to have something like this. I had wanted to try the Rhode Milky Toner, and this kind of served that purpose. I realized that it really doesn't have a place within my skincare, especially since I use like a pretty heavy like face cream, like face lotion. You know, I tried it and I had it for a long time. That thing lasted me almost 2 years, and that was with like every single day use. And I just realized I don't need it. I don't want to continue to purchase that. Next, I have the Panoxyl Acne Foaming Face Wash. This is the 10% benzoyl peroxide, maximum strength. I have to use this stuff. I have acne-prone skin, and that was the only thing that really helps keep my acne at bay. So I do not stray from that. Or I also use the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. So I use these in the shower or when I'm traveling, and then I use this pretty much every day and night when I'm home. And I decided to go with the foaming facial cleanser over the creamy one just because I felt like my skin was getting cleaner, especially because I sweat a lot. And so this helped me be able to feel clean. Plus, it's easier. I also use it like on my armpits in the shower to get rid of deodorant because I don't want to put anything too fragrant underneath there to get rid of all the deodorant. Plus, it helps with like when I shave my armpits, helps give it kind of like a nice canvas to glide over. Next are some mouthwashes. I use the Equate brand, which is just Walmart's private label. I did have this anti-cavity fluoride oral rinse. I really did not like this one. It's supposed to be similar to the Crest Pro Health Advanced Anti-Cavity Fluoride Mouthwash. I didn't like this one, but this one I really, really liked, and I will continue to repurchase this. This is the Tartar Control Plus Mouthwash. This is compared to Listerine Ultra Clean Cool Mint Antiseptic Mouthwash. So it's just like this bright blue color. I feel like it gets my mouth really, really clean. I have actually noticed a difference in being able to keep my teeth clean when using that mouthwash. Next is this Beauty Blender Liquid Blender Cleanser from Beauty Blender. This was a 10-ounce bottle, and I've had it for like ever. This was what I always used. Now I have, I think, the EcoTools one. Just a cleanser to wash my makeup brushes. This is just what I had, and I had it for a long time because I didn't use a ton. I should probably also wash my makeup brushes a little bit more often, but it worked fine. So whatever works to get your brushes clean. Next are these Plackers Microline 300 floss picks. I used these for years, but I noticed that I didn't feel like it was really getting in there. So I did switch to a different brand, and I am having a very good experience with those now. So I don't think I would recommend these. I will say I did try to switch from these. I know that the plastic is not good. It's just what I can do. I can't get my fingers back in there. So if this is what works for you, just keep buying them. Next, this is the Herbal Essence Coconut Water Conditioner. I had this for a long, long time. before I went red, I was actually using this in my hair, and then after I went red, I used this to shave my legs, and it worked just fine. It wasn't great, it wasn't awful. If you're looking for something that is just very baseline, cleans your hair, can also use it to shave, this is great. I think it was only like $10 at like Walmart or Target. Next is my Odell Leave-In Detangling Tonic. So I have quite a few Odell products that I really, really like, but I cannot say that I recommend this. It's got like a really cool sprayer, but as you can see, it like gunks up. One thing that I really don't like about a lot of leave-in conditioners is they are like half liquid and half like creamy solid, and you have to like shake it up a bunch. But if I'm trying to like spray it on my hair and like halfway through all the liquid's gone, like it makes for a very hard experience. So I have switched over to the Kristen S Detangler or leave-in conditioner, whatever. And then I also use the Odell Cream leave-in conditioner, and it works great. I also use the Odell dry shampoo. That works great. I just don't think I would recommend the leave-in detangling tonic, especially if, you know, you don't need a ton on your hair. I just didn't find that this worked very well for me. Next are the Equate Easy Flex Flossing Bacteria Defense Brush Heads. These I use instead of buying the name brand detachable toothbrush heads. I have an Oral-B, and I do really like that one as opposed to, I believe it was the Sonicare one. I had the Sonicare one for years. I switched over to the Oral-B one, and that one works really, really well. These heads fit on just fine, and they're like $10 cheaper than the name brand ones. So if you have an electric toothbrush, check out the Walmart private label brand ones, brush heads, because they work great. This is the Crest Pro Health Gum Detoxify. This is like the only toothpaste that I'll use. I did try to do the Equate version. It's not going too well, so I will go back to this, but this is a great toothpaste and I love it. And then I have this Tree Hut Vitamin C Foaming Gel Wash. The vitamin C line from Tree Hut doesn't have much of a smell. It's like very lightly citrus. It's fine. This was fine. I like the Tree Hut body washes. There's really not much to say about it. Two more skincare things. So this is the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% Zinc 2%, 1%. And I've been using this product for years. It's what works for my skin. As I said, I'm acne prone. This helps keep the acne at bay. You know, for some people it can be a little bit too strong. I haven't had any problems with it. And then this is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Eye Cream. And I would not repurchase this. I am not purchasing from e.l.f. any longer. I'm going to use up the products I have by e.l.f. and I'm no longer going to purchase from them. This was just a very light under eye cream, and I really didn't find that it did anything for me. I was having some like dryness at the corners of my eyes here last winter, which is why I purchased it, because I was like, well, do I need an eye cream? Maybe I'll just buy one and try it out. It was fine. I used it up, but I didn't see any significant like improvement by using that product. And then I have 3 body sprays, which is crazy. I have Finery Pistachio Please, which is the Sol de Janeiro dupe, which I love. I love this one. God, it smells like summer. And then I have Finery Sunforia, which is just a very light, powdery, it smells like sunshine sort of thing. And then I have Bath & Body Works Into the Night. And that one, oh my gosh, oof, that is so strong. This one is Raspberry Noir, Amber Crystals, Velvety Rose Petals, Creamy Patchouli, and Mocha Musk. So that's a lot. And it was a lot. And I can't believe I finished this. That's crazy. I remember like smelling this when I was gonna switch over to it full time so that I could finish this up. And I was like, oh my god, there's no way I'm ever gonna finish that. Well, here we are. Okay, and then I do have a pen in here. These are the Sharpie S-Gel pens. I've used up quite a few pens over the past like 4 or 5 months. Let me know in the comments if you want me to put my like highlighters and pens and stuff that have dried out in here. But I don't think I'm going to continue doing that. It's just kind of what happened. I don't know why this just got put in here. And then everything else is kind of like makeup. So let's start out with the two kind of non-makeup-y things. This is the Essie Gel Setter Top Coat, and it's like completely dried out. It is just nasty. I clearly like left it open on accident, and it's just not working anymore. So I have to toss that. It's also probably pretty old. Then this is the Revlon eyelash curler, and this shit does not work. If you know a good eyelash curler, drop it in the comments below. I would be willing to like spend a little bit of extra money, but like the things were touching, so like it couldn't actually like squeeze, it couldn't curl my eyelashes. It didn't work very well. Alright, and now we have all this makeup. This is the fun stuff. This is what I always thought was the most fun. So I have two lip balms. I have a Burt's Bees and an EOS. This EOS chapstick was actually phenomenal. This is the birthday cake one. It smells super good and it feels super good on the lips. So I would repurchase that one in particular. And then I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I liked this when I first bought it, but then as I used it more and more and more, I stopped liking it. And I think it could be that I'm just not as into dewy things anymore. I don't know what it was, but I'm also not purchasing from e.l.f. anymore, so I will not be repurchasing that. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. I really liked this powder, but I went through it too quickly, which is why I did switch back to a loose powder. But this was great while I had it. It just went too quickly for how much it was, because I think that was like $12. I have the Maybelline Express Brow. This is just a clear brow gel, and it's fine. I didn't notice any sort of glaring problems with it. I know it might look like there's a lot left in there, but I literally cannot get anything more on the doe foot, so I'm just tossing it here. This is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil, and this is in the colorway Jam Sesh. I liked it. I wore this a lot, but as I said before, not purchasing from e.l.f. And I also have other lip products, so I'm not going to be repurchasing that. I have two mascaras because we are not in the market for eye infections. This was a little sample of the Clinique High Impact Mascara. This is a really good natural mascara. It's just got a natural bristle wand, and I mean, it was fine. Just towards the end there, I could tell I was getting some eye irritation, so I did have to toss that. Just gives natural fluffy lashes. And then I have the L'Oreal Voluminous Curved Brush. This is my favorite mascara right now. I have been repurchasing it a lot. So we just have a natural bristle curved brush, and same thing, just got too old. And then the last thing I have is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And I go back and forth. I always like try different concealers, and I always come back to this one. It's just a very simple doe foot. It is the most basic concealer ever. But I really don't have many problems with it, which is why I keep going back to it. So if you're looking for a basic concealer, there you go. And that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was such a fun video to do. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and maybe we can do this again sometime. I will definitely be keeping my empties, you know, and we might do like a yearly empties. I don't know. I've been also thinking about doing like a project pan for the year. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in. This is sort of a way of showing you, like, I'm a normal person, I don't get sent PR. Let me show you my trash, because some other people's trash is a lot more bougie than mine. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!